Hi beautiful souls, it's Fairy Willow and welcome to another of my pick a card readings. This one is about your past life with your soulmate and how this relationship affects you now. Before we can get started on the reading, you need to choose a group of cards that you feel most drawn to. Either group 1, 2, 3 or 4. Once you've picked a group, you can find the timestamps for your reading down below in the description. Group number 1. You've reincarnated into several different lifetimes with your soulmate, and each one where you reunited, you felt like your life was truly blessed with the love that you shared. Whether you were rich or poor, whatever the circumstances, as long as you had each other, you felt like you had everything you needed. Your life always appears much sweeter when you're together. The two of you complete each other. You are always completely head over heels in love and devoted to each other. You usually remain with each other until it is time for your souls to reincarnate. But your most recent past lifetime together ended very suddenly, when your soulmate was killed during a big fight. This left you feeling alone and vulnerable, and these feelings may have carried on through to this lifetime for you, leaving you feeling scared, vulnerable and worried about letting others in case you lose them. This was a very traumatizing experience for your soul, and you're probably also very anti-conflict because of this experience that you went through. Conflict of any kind stresses you out, and even loud noises may upset you. Conflict phobias can also stop you from deepening your relationships, whether they are romantic, family or career related, because you're scared of sharing your true feelings in case it ends in an argument. You're probably also very sensitive to fighting and wars, and would benefit from avoiding hearing, reading, or watching the news because of this. Wars and battles separate loved ones, but conflicts aren't enough to keep the two of you apart. Your relationship is strong. Your souls search for each other no matter the distance. Whether you have to travel across the globe or across time and space to another lifetime, you and your soulmate find each other again every time because you are meant to be together. You complete each other. A previous lifetime together that stands out a lot for the both of you was in ancient Egypt, which is why you might notice lots of signs and symbols that draw you to Egypt. Isis is an Egyptian goddess who stands out a lot for you. She was worshipped by many Egyptians in the past, including you, and she also helps with past lives. Reconnecting with her now will help you to remember more about yours. Stargazing will also stir up powerful memories for you, and astronomy and astrology will help you to find and connect with your soulmate on a deeper level. When your soulmate died in your past life, you blamed yourself for a long time, thinking it was your fault when it wasn't. And so in this lifetime, you may have shut yourself off from expressing love because you're worried about how it will end up. But this needs to change. You need to change the way you're approaching love to help you reconnect deeper with your soulmate. Explore your heart, let yourself feel all your emotions and heal the ones that are bringing you pain. The universe is reassuring you that you're exactly where you're meant to be on your spiritual journey right now, and everything is happening in accordance with divine timing at exactly the right time it's meant to. Your soulmate did reincarnate into this lifetime, and you will meet again if you haven't already. You may go through several different relationships looking for that connection and commitment, but do not fear, because your king or queen is out there for you, and when you meet you will know. That sense of knowing them and security will be there, and your soulmate will open up your heart to love again, showing you the true meaning of unconditional love. That's all the messages that have come through for you. I hope that's helped. please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell button for new content notifications. And comment down below because I'd love to hear from you. Have an amazing day, sending you lots of love, light, and insight. Group number 2. Your past life with your soulmate was an abundant, happy one. Your soulmate was very business-minded, but they knew the importance of spending good quality time with loved ones too. They took the opportunities presented to them and worked hard to create the life you had. Your soulmate was a source of inspiration for you and others around them. They made you feel loved, protected, and safe. Your most recent past lifetime together was a long, happy one, filled with lots of happy memories, joy, and laughter. Innocent, happy times living in harmony with the natural world, which seems so simple to the complicated lives that people live today, and this may leave you yearning for that simplicity in this lifetime too. You both had a past life together on a farm, an arable Celtic farm, which is a farm that grows crops. I'm seeing that you weren't just the general workers on this farm, you were the owners. You were a respected family and well known in the area. You had plenty of friends and a big extended family too, which may explain your desire for quality family time in this lifetime too. You might also feel guided to get back to basics and grow your own vegetables. You may even have carried over your green thumb into this lifetime. You also have a special connection to horses in this life, because of your Celtic past. To the Celtic people, horses were prized possessions. They were viewed as a status symbol, treated with great respect, treasured and well cared for. The Celts had a great bond between them and their horses. Your soulmate will also have a birthmark or an unexplained injury in this lifetime as a result of an accident involving the farm equipment on your farm. Your past life in the Celtic lands was significant to you both, and you both might also feel connected to the culture. The Celtic lands, England, Wales and Scotland, feel like home to you and you're fascinated with their cultures, vast landscape and buildings. You were also heavily involved in the Celtic religion and members of the Druids, working closely with the ancient wisdom of the land, Fey Kingdom and trees to help your farm flourish. Going to visit the ancient sites in England, Wales and Scotland will help you to reconnect to your past life and bring up some past life memories for you. If you're single and looking for your soulmate, you may reconnect through volunteering programs or outdoor nature classes, the ones where you learn how to identify the birds or work with the natural herbs. And if you have met each other already, it's important to spend that good quality time with each other. Make time for each other and show each other how special you are to each other. Your soulmate has reincarnated into this life as a prosperous, enterprising individual who is very talented at what they do, and they will have the Midas touch. Everything they touch turns to gold. And if you haven't met yet, it's because you're both very devoted to creating that abundance of wealth and security in your life. They are still a very work-focused person, but in this lifetime the work is more indoors than the practical work that was done on the farm, and this may be the same for you too. But your soul still craves that connection with nature, so it's important that you both make that effort to get outside more and reconnect with Mother Nature. Helping others is rewarding on a soul level. Your past life has taught you how important giving to others less fortunate is, and this is something that you will enjoy doing with your soulmate, whether it's raising money, volunteering your time, or sharing your wisdom. You both love and benefit from giving. That's all the messages that have come through for you. I hope that's helped. Please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell button for new content notifications, and comment down below. I'd love to hear from you. Have an amazing day, sending you lots of love, light, and insight. Group number 3. You and your soulmate knew each other from the start in your most recent past lifetime together. You grew up together and were very close. Falling in love was a natural progression for you both. There was a pregnancy in this past life relationship, but because of the time era and the circumstances, you were both so young and unmarried, your family didn't agree, particularly your mother, and the baby was taken away and given up for adoption after birth. This emotional experience caused a rift between you and your mother, and also between you and your soulmate, because even though you vowed to wait for each other while you were separated while the baby was born, eventually the pressure from both families was just too much for a youthful relationship, and you and your soulmate split. That's a very sad past life for you and your soulmate, and there's a lot of parenting and mothering wounds that you need to heal. You may be quite wary of having relationships in this lifetime too, because of this past experience. And if you have children, you may find that you're super protective of them. This pattern may also be recurring in this lifetime too, not in exactly the same way as before, because the culture has changed since your previous lifetime, but with your family, especially the female figures, still trying to influence your choice of partner, and maybe even other important life decisions. This is because the mother-child relationship is a very strong bond, and often you reincarnate with your mother from a previous past lifetime because of this. It may be that you have a very strong, healthy relationship with your mother now, as her soul has also grown, and your soul healed before it reincarnated. But if your past life is repeating itself, and your relationship is rocky, the reason you both reincarnated together again is to restore your karmic balance. If you have blocks in your relationship with your mother, you probably also have control issues which are stopping you from accepting help from others and the universe, and making reconnecting with your soulmate very difficult. But fortunately, I'm seeing a very gentle, nurturing, healing energy with this reading, which means that over the course of this current lifetime, you'll be able to work on healing this relationship, even if it's just in the sense of understanding your mother more and why she is the way she is. Becoming a mother yourself might also help you with this process. You learnt the lessons that you needed to, and you have what it takes to stand up for yourself and your beliefs now, so have confidence in yourself. It's time to accept that some things cannot be changed and move on forward with peace in your heart. When you find inner peace, all your relationships, including the one with yourself, will benefit, and you will no longer need to attract unhealthy relationship patterns and partners into your life, which, if you're single, will make finding your soulmate easier. I feel like that's a big part of this current reincarnation for you, learning, growing, and forgiving yourself and others. And this is why your soulmate has decided to join you later on in this current lifetime, rather than sooner like before. But when you do eventually meet, your love for each other will be obvious immediately. Your soulmate is very wise, but very young at heart, and your relationship together will be very fiery and passionate and intense. And you can expect to go on many exciting new adventures together. They will awaken that spark of passion for life inside of you and give you that boost you need to keep going forward. It will be impossible to ignore this person once they enter your life, so you do not have to worry about not finding your soulmate, because they will just be there as a central figure in your life that you can't just accidentally walk past and not notice. This reunion will happen, and it'll be so much fun and full of exciting energy for the both of you. This soulmate reunion will happen in accordance with divine timing, at exactly the right time it's meant to for you. You won't be able to force it to happen any sooner than it's meant to, and you shouldn't take shortcuts with your healing and self-care either. You'll see that it'll all work out, because after all the hard work you put into healing, your heart will be more open to this true love. Your love will blossom and bloom, and you'll be able to enjoy the fruits of your labor and enjoy your relationship fully together. That's all the messages that have come through for you. I hope that's helped. Please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell button for new content notifications, and comment down below. because I'd love to hear from you. Have an amazing day, sending you lots of love, light, and insight. Group number 4. This soulmate relationship you have is a special one, which spans over many lifetimes together. You love each other deeply and passionately and have promised to explore this universe together by reincarnating together to help each other grow and learn. Any challenges that come your way, you face them together successfully. Trust and honesty were important in this relationship, and they will continue to be in this lifetime and beyond. Discernment and communication were major themes in your past life, and some of these lessons are still occurring in this lifetime. This is an all-loving, all-encompassing relationship that you have, which is blessed by the universe. You appreciate each other and support each other's goals, and because of this, you have created an abundance of love and happiness in your past life, which has travelled over to this lifetime. You are truly soulmates destined to be with one another. Part of what makes your connection so special is that you are both starseeds and you both chose to reincarnate onto this planet together for the first time in a previous lifetime, which has been really beneficial to the both of your soul's growth. Because when you're a starseed and you reincarnate onto this planet, you often feel lost and homesick too, but you don't know why. Relationships with non-star seeds can seem confusing too, and there's a lot of violence on this planet that you don't understand. If you haven't met your soulmate yet, you will probably still be feeling those feelings and wondering what life on this planet is all about. But don't worry, because your soulmate is out there somewhere on this planet, and the universe is waiting for that perfect moment to guide you together, and it won't be too long now. When you're with your soulmate, it will all start to make sense, and you can carry on with your joint mission to heal the world and make it a more peaceful place. Another important past life for the two of you was Atlantis. You both have soul memories of this idyllic civilization, and because of this, there is a longing inside your heart for this utopia that you unconsciously remember that you know is possible in this world. You might also feel very sensitive to the politics of this world, because you can recognize in the rulers the same patterns of the few corrupt political leaders who misuse the Atlantean crystal energies to the detriment of the people of Atlantis. The both of you are also probably very concerned about the state of the environment on this planet, and try to encourage others to help out in whatever way they can. The ocean stirs up many mixed emotions for you, because your soul remembers both Atlantis and the fall of Atlantis, and these feelings may have carried on over to this lifetime as a feeling of a special connection with the ocean, but also fearing it too. Dolphins carry the love and ancient wisdom of Atlantis, so being near to them or listening to music with their calls will help you to relax and heal in this lifetime. Your souls search for each other through time and space. You made a promise to each other on that first reincarnation that you would continue to meet on this journey of spiritual growth and learning so you can do it together. The number 8 on this card is also confirming this, as 8 is a number of infinity. You probably have already met with your reincarnated soulmate in this lifetime, but if not, then your search will soon be over and this person will be coming in soon. If you try dating people in this lifetime who aren't your soulmate, you'll know pretty soon into the relationship, because over all these past lives together, you've developed the perfect relationship for you. And it's especially difficult if you try dating non-star seeds, because you don't understand their destructive ways, and they don't understand what they think of as your quirkiness. This journey has been important for your soul, because you have learnt what love is and what love isn't, which means you can radiate your love and unique light out into the universe and be a shining example of love for others to follow. That's all the messages that have come through for you. I hope that's helped. Please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell button for new content notifications, and comment down below because I'd love to hear from you. Have an amazing day, sending you lots of love, light, and insight.